first aid is an essential life skill for everybody. So let's go through.
The most amount of blood in the body, and again, all this stuff that we teach is going to come out later down the line about why it's important. So, somebody's gone stabbed. Let's say they've gone stabbed around here, or maybe slightly higher, and they're losing a ton of blood, right? What do you think is going to happen at that second time?
How might they look? Pale?
Mm-hmm.
Any other ideas?
I'm guessing this is probably the time where they'll start to faint or they'll feel like really lightheaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just ask? I was just curious because I know we've spoken a lot about pale, but obviously, you know, some people have a very dark skin colour, and it might not be, you know, apparent initially that person. So what else might you look for?
Yeah.
Kind of sweatiness, or you know, what do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You know, some people don't go pale.
And we have these cards for you guys about what you should do. And what we're going to get you guys to do is figure out which order it goes in. So, if you guys want to talk from left to right about what you guys have. What do you have in your order? Apply pressure. What do you have in your temperature? Right. Safety.
Ambulance.
Lie down.
Elevate legs.
Reassure. Okay, so let's go from the top. Let's about what do you think we mean by applied pressure?
If you apply pressure to the area where it's been stabbed, you stop the blood from being let out of the body. So that's the whole point of applying pressure. It's really, really an important step.
The body, so the heart's going to move less, the lungs are going to start moving less. So we want to keep them as warm as possible so they keep pumping blood. If you've seen someone just get stabbed, you know, the knife's still in their body, and they fall into the floor, and you decide that I'm going to try and go help them, whose safety should you be worried about first? Yours. And that is, right? But both those can be in one, because that person who just stabbed them, he might come back. He might not be sure they've died. He might want his knife back. He might bring his friends. He might go stab someone else. You know, there's all these kinds of things. They might have gone, you know, stabbed or hit in the middle of the street by a car. What happens if another car comes? It's all those kinds of things, you know? Obviously, everyone can help someone who's been stabbed. You know, there's no kind of limitations on you being able to help someone. But like you said, paramedics, nurses, doctors, they're the ones who have the equipment, and they're the ones who can take them to the hospital where they can actually get completely treated, you know? Give them medicines, give them the fluids, all that stuff.
Come, take a seat. Welcome to my village. Tell me a little bit about, how'd you find it?
Well, there was definitely stuff that I didn't know before. And you know, like if I see someone lying on the floor, I now know what to do. So
yeah, we covered like stab wounds. Like if you see someone like openly bleeding, we then talked about if you see someone who's unconscious and not breathing, and then someone who's also breathing, and we like went through CPR, recovery position.
What did you learn?
I learnt a lot about helping someone who's been stabbed, how to save their life and provide for them, make sure they don't die from no injuries.
I learnt the symptoms of a concussion.
Excellent.
And the procedures to take, make sure it's safe around you and everything.
So do you feel more confident now about if you were there and there's an emergency situation, do you feel more confident about being able to go in there and... Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Job is done then. Yeah. It's about confidence building, isn't it? So, job is done. Would you like to do a more in-depth first aid course at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure is not yes.
Is the quiz on?